Alright folks, welcome back and thanks for stopping in again. I'm getting ready to work on this K guitar. That one, well, I can't lift it, it's got mirrors inside of it. It's a K, what did I say it was? 536N. K, the model number is, the name of the guitar is a K, okay? And the model number is K, the letter K, 536N. And I'll just leave it there and not pick it up. I'll take the mirrors out and put them back in. You may remember the last video when I unpacked it here and we got it out and looked at it and stuff. And I told you I was going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Well, I did that with these little knife-like things. Spatula or whatever you want to call that. I got a whole set of them here. In fact, I've got 3 or 4 sets of them laying around. I'll take one of those. They're really super thin and just feel along each brace. Now you can accidentally cut into them and, you know, make a brace loose that wasn't loose if you're not careful with these, because they're so thin. But I was feeling along with this one right here, this little tiny one, and I popped that underneath one of the voicing bars, right about in this area. I can get my arm in there that far, and a clamp that'll reach that far back there. I got clamps that'll reach to the bridge. I don't know if I got one that long. Probably do. Yeah, I will figure out something. Maybe even use magnets on it again. But it's loose about that far from the end of the voicing bar. You know, back in the back. I'll just bring you over here and show you what I'm talking about. It'll be much easier. Hold on. Alright. Okay, so you got your X bracing. It runs about right in there. And about right in here. And it's all good, the front and the back, and there's little finger braces all over the place in there too. Well, not all over the place, there's several of them in there. And then you have these 2 voicing bars back in this area. I think you can see okay. And they run like in this direction. Okay? The front one, closest to the bridge, is loose on this end up here. The other end's tight. Everything else is tight in the guitar. Except that. That's probably why the bridge was starting to lift up, the top was starting to belly up on it, because that's not really a brace, but it does kind of work as a brace too. It's a voicing bar is what it is, but it you know, helps hold the guitar together. And there's a lot of stress right here, a bunch of stress. Oh yeah, I saved them old strings. I want to get them and read them and see what size they are. So I gotta go get a cup of water. I gotta go get dry towels and wet ones. I don't have my shit together at all, man. It's been some day. I'm sunburned to death. Let me turn the camera off and get my shit together, and I'll bring you back and we'll get started on this brace. I got to get sandpaper in there between the brace and the top of the guitar. You know, sand the inner side of the brace and the inner side of the top of the guitar. Just make sure it's clean, there's no dust or anything, you know, so we get a good bondage. So let me go get the stuff here. Look, check this out. This is the part of the bridge plate out of this guitar. If you saw in that other video, it was just hanging down in there. You know, whoever drilled that, man, they did not hold a block of wood up under there. They didn't do that. They just drilled through and busted the shit out of the bridge plate. Replacing the bridge plate in this guitar probably would exceed the value of the guitar. But I've got a fix for it. And I don't know where it is either right now. Here it is. Plate mate. That would be ideal. It will completely cover that whole area. And it will never get damaged anymore. I think that says 2 1/8 inches. I think that's what I remember measuring back here. It must be because I laid it out for this guitar. Anyways, not going to do that tonight, but we will fix that brace. And if I can find the strap button, we'll put a strap button in it. So let me get my sheet together and get some things I need. We'll get on with it. Alright, welcome back. I just got a little piece of sandpaper here, and I've been going in there, and I can feel the end of that thing. Lord, it's way back there farther than I thought. And just running this sandpaper in between, like I said, the top of the guitar and the brace where they go together. I folded it so I can get both sides at the same time. And I've done that several times off camera already. And wipe it out now. Make sure it's good and clean. Wow, it's a tough place to work. We'll make it happen though. It's just the end of the thing. It's all that's loose. It should be clean all around it now. Glue. I'm sucking glue up right here. I'm going to have to wait on that. I'm going to have to pause you again and wait on that a little bit longer. It's almost ready. It's just about ready to use. And then I'll bring it back and it's clean. It's ready for glue. And I'm going to go with magnets. I think I'm going to go with magnets because it's clear back in here, man. That's where the loose end of it is. It's loose about halfway down to the bridge. Not quite. It runs behind the bridge back here. It runs down, I think it's about right in that area. Yeah, I can't see it. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, it comes down to about right there. They're longer voice bars than I thought they were. Alright, let that glue suck, and I'll bring you back. We'll get in there and glue it. I can't show it to you, man. If you look at it in the mirror right there, and just look at it, you can't tell that it's loose. You got to use one of these. And I'll use that little short one. Where'd it go? Right there it is. This one here is the one I used on it. And, you know, you can slip that in between it, the top and the brace, the voicing bar. And then when I pull it out, they go back together and you can't see anything. I couldn't show you anyway. I'm going to be lucky if I can get my arm in there. Well, that glue spout, this thing, it's got a pretty long handle on it. I crimped the end of it. I want to crimp it again. And I should be able to reach it with that, you know, and stick it in between the brace. I may even stick a knife in there to hold it apart. Squirt the glue in. And then smear it around with a knife. And then we'll clamp it. That's what we'll do as soon as we get glue sucked. Hold on. Alright. I think we're ready to rock and roll here, baby. Got a full glue thing here. Pipette full of glue. Well, it ain't full, but it's got enough to do what we're going to need to do. Now I need to... I've got that knife stuck in there. You know, so I can tell. There's the knife. Oh yeah, it feels like we went right in there. I stuck a knife in between it to hold them apart so I could actually get glue on them. I want to run from the end of it all the way back. And that's a fair amount of glue on that joint. Okay. Let me just look at that real quick. Where's me light? Yeah, we're good. Now I just want to take the knife and kind of smear it, you know, under the brace, between the brace and the top. This will mix that glue up good. That's about the whole distance of it. I need to wipe that off. And we should be good to go there. Alright, we have another look. We're going to have a bunch of squeeze out to clean up. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of finger braces in there too. A lot. Alright, here comes the fun part. Magnetos. These magnets, I'm telling you, they are dangerous, man. I'm going to put leather up here on the top and set a magnet on that. And inside the guitar I'm just going to put the magnets against the brace to start with. I need to set these somewhere where I don't hurt myself. They are wicked like that. Oh yeah. Now I can slide that right along that brace. But I want more magnets. What'd I do with them? It's been a funky day here today. I'll tell you, man. We've been so busy here lately. It's just been ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's putting it mildly. There's the second one. Like I say, these magnets will hurt you. Seriously, man. They will seriously hurt you. This light's wore out. There it was for a minute. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get that squeeze out cleaned off of there. Wow, that's gonna be fun. I can't see the back side of it, but I'm sure I can reach it. I'm sure there's squeeze out on both sides of the thing. Oh yeah, I can reach the back of it easy. Both sides of it. The front I knew I could reach. Wasn't sure about the back. I think I want to maybe put more magnets on that, but I just want to leave it alone for a few minutes and let it set. Once you get that many magnets on there, it's not going to move, man. It could move a little bit, you know, when you glue a bridge on. If you don't have locating pins and you don't let the glue set a little bit before you put the clamps on it, it can move. Same with the fretboard. I've done a bunch of both of them. So, well, we'll wait. I'll bring you back and show it to you. Here, maybe I probably won't hold you here to put more magnets on, but then I'll bring you back and show it to you. I want to move those clear back to the end of this thing, or very close to it, if I can do that. Welcome back, folks. So I got 3 magnets on the top here and 3 on the inside, and it's doing the job. I had to wipe the squeeze out 2 or 3 times again. I'm probably going to have to go in there one more time and do it. But it's right next to the end of that brace. I could move that a little bit, but it would come off of the brace. It done that a bunch of times, so I had to reset where the magnets inside. You know, if I pull them away from the brace, it will jerk the magnets off of the brace. And then I got to go in there and put them, you know, pull them off and stick them back on again. So we'll leave it alone. I was going to put a strap button in it. You can't find them. I mean, I could do that while we wait on this, but I can't find them. I'll have to find them and do that on another video, I guess. Anyways, this guitar has got all good braces, tight braces in it now, so we can rest assured there that's been handled. Yeah, I can't find my damn, man, can't even find a straight edge in the house. Ever sleeps. Wow. I was going to lay it on that bridge and check it. Hold on, let me go find the freaking straight edge. Oh, here it is. Hey. I just wanted to see, you know, what we're like right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Yeah, maybe you can. Look at that. It's touching the bridge, but it slides right over top of it, just the way it should. I've got the saddle out. If the saddle was in there, I'm not going to find it right at the minute. It would. What you want to see here is the straight edge slide right over the bridge like it's doing, and right up until it hits the saddle. Now I like to see about 0.010 of an inch between that straight edge and the bridge, but that's okay. That just allows you to put a higher saddle in. If you allow 10,000 or even 20, that 20 would be getting a little high. Well, somebody's really eat that bridge up, man. Trying to get those pins out of there. I mean, they have, wow. Could sand those down a little bit, but you'd have to shave the bridge, and a lot of people don't like that. And this guitar doesn't need that anyway. Alright, I want to start cleaning all this junk up, man. I have got crap scattered everywhere. I've got like 4 jobs going on right now. 5, counting this one. I got 5 going on now. It was 4. Now it's 5. So I got all kind of tools scattered everywhere. I got to go clean it up. Hold on. Somebody has changed this nut in this guitar. That ain't the one for it. It doesn't even fit really right. The owner wanted me to look at the nut in the saddle, and on the 6th string here, it's been broken, cracked all the way through and through. You might be able to see, no, I don't know if you can see that or not. The entire 6th string has been broken off and glued back together, and glued in there. I hope they didn't glue the bottom of the nut, because that's always bad news. I'm just going to, it looks like there's finish there between the nut. I got to get the sides. Between the nut and the finish, the peg head. Now I can't do this left-handed, so you're going to have to excuse me, folks. I don't trust myself left-handed to do that. Alright. Let's see. I hope they did not glue it with the bottom of the nut. You never want to do that. You don't want to put glue on the bottom of your nut ever. You put it up here on the fretboard, and it just takes a wee tiny bit too. It's all it takes. Felt like it came. Yeah, it came in pieces. Oh, there's a piece stuck in there. I may have to grind that out. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. I can't knock that out, I don't think. I might be able to. No, it's got glue on the bottom of it. I'm going to have to grind that out. I'll bet you any amount of money. I'm afraid to hit it much harder than that. There we go. Yeah, it did have a little bit of glue on it. See that? I don't know if you're seeing it or not. There's a little place there I'm going to have to either cut out or grind out. I might be able to cut it. See which end of this thing's the sharp end. It's horrible to get old and blind. I'll probably pick it out there with this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'll clean that up. It's a little tiny piece right in the... I'm glad they didn't glue that to the bottom of the guitar. So I'll make him a nice bone nut out of it. Let's see what is this? Plastic. Yeah. It sounds a little bit like, it don't sound like plastic, but that's what it is. That's why it broke. So thank you folks for stopping in, paying a little visit. I hope you had some fun and was entertained or something. The next time on this guitar, when we work on it again, I'll either have a nut made or I'll make one. Maybe I'll make a video doing that. Probably not. I got to get caught up here. It won't be very long. We'll be setting this puppy up. Still got to put a strap button in. I got to remember that. I cannot forget that. I got to find them first. I have them here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are right at the momento. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.